GTA 4 Wanted Level Challenge, AA Gamer for Life. Okay, so we're down at the airport and we're ready to try another challenge here. Okay, the idea is to get 4 stars and start at one side of the islands and work your way over. But I'm not really going to have any particular rule as far as if you just stay on this island. It's just about staying moving. Jacking cars as many as you got to stay going and lasting for 10 minutes. Okay, so the times before I started winning these challenges is I was going to the south side of this round circle and I wasn't having any luck, so I just decided to go this way. And I don't want to stay on the expressways. I want to get off and get inside the city, start cutting through blocks. Okay, at some point on these expressways, there'll be police roadblocks and whatever. You just can't get away from them. So ideally, you want to get inside the city and start cutting through city blocks. And the more you cut blocks, and the better your chances of getting distance between the police. So. Alright, so I got a couple vehicles stashed at the safe house at the northern part of the second island that used to be Playboy X's crib, which is now Nico's. Okay, I think this is a Pimp or a PMP 600 or something. Anyway, it's a pretty nice ride and handles fairly well for this game. And I have an FBI Buffalo stashed at the crib up there, so I'd like to try to make my way over to that island and then pick up that car, because by that time I will most likely need a second car. Okay, now this may happen where that you're doing a pretty good driving and that you may not need to, or you could lose the wanted level. So anyway, you have to stay in the ring and find the cop to keep the red rings going. I mean, if you lose the wanted level within the 10 minutes, that's not going to cut it. So again, if anybody wants to make one of these videos and able to upload it to a server that I can download, I will definitely put it on my playlist. Lately I've been playing a lot of Grand Theft 4. Just did San Andreas. And did some of these wanted level challenges, and right now I'm in the process of doing the Lost and Damned. Okay, so shooting from the car is totally legal. Do what you gotta do, steal what you gotta steal. It's all good. You just need to keep moving. If you found a city block where you could just keep circling, that's not gonna cut it. I mean, if you're within 9.5 minutes and you're very close to making your 10-minute mark, that'll be totally cool. I did it myself, but right here, I got to keep the wanted level going. We got to last for 10 minutes. What I use is a kitchen timer. So basically, as soon as I start the video up at the airport, I hit the timer. And even though the red rings are coming to an end here, I know that there's a police block here, so when I get there, the red rings will move up. Okay, I think in the other video I mentioned that I tried doing this as Lewis, and I really don't know if they stepped it up or something, but I tried it a half a dozen or so times, and shit, I couldn't even get to this bridge before they blew up my car and shot me all to hell. I mean, you're taking damage through the car too. You can see your armor going down, your health going down, and it's just like I couldn't even make 5-6 minutes tops as Lewis. So I was like, man, I don't know if they stepped it up or what, but I'm not gonna stop anybody from being Lewis if that's what you want to do, as long as you can make the 10 minutes and then lose the heat within 4 minutes. So that's the way the challenge is working. Okay, so normally when I come off of that bridge, I would go north, but just to mix it up, I'm going south this time. My car's in pretty good shape, but now it's starting to smoke, so I might circle back around to the north part now. Okay, I can see that I'm getting to the edge of the ring here, and that's not good. We still got plenty of time left, so okay, now I notice that the ring is kind of moved up towards me. So now I'm going to head over to my safe house and try to get my other car. Just driving fast in Grand Theft 4 is a challenge in itself. There's definitely a learning curve there, but once you can kind of get a feel for the vehicles, obviously other vehicles are handled differently, but as you can see that I don't have like super sports cars here or whatever, because it just doesn't matter. If anything, you want a vehicle to take some damage and some bullet shots. So, okay, just because this is a FBI Buffalo does not mean that this can take more damage than any other vehicle. It's a pretty decent handling vehicle, but it really isn't any different than any other vehicle. So just because it's a law enforcement vehicle doesn't mean that you're gonna last longer with it. Okay, so I can see I was heading out of the rings. I have to get back into the ring. Again, 10 minutes. Gotta keep it going for 10. So now I'm gonna try to make my way over to the other island. Okay, try to find that gap in between the roadblocks, something you can push your way through. Normally when I hit this island, I want to go a little bit to the south, kind of cut through the blocks and do whatever I got to do, but then try to head to the northern part. Okay, but as far as where you go and how you do it, there's no rules, and you just have to stay in the wanted level for 10 minutes, and then you get 4 minutes to lose it. So if you make a video and you'd like me to put it on my playlist, I will totally do that. There are servers out there that you can upload a video to that I can download. And as long as it's of decent quality, I will put it on my playlist. Kind of getting jacked up for Grand Theft 5. I just wish there was a bigger gap between Saints 4 and Grand Theft 5. Like if Grand Theft 5 was coming out in October or November, that would have been a little bit better. Give me enough time to get Saints done. I just don't think I'll be able to get Saints done in enough time to get to Grand Theft 5. I've been watching the trailers on Grand Theft 5 and it just looks awesome. Oh yeah. Hey, if you can hit some alleys and shake the cops, it's all legal, man. It's all good stuff. Do what you gotta do. Steal what you gotta steal. Shoot who you gotta shoot. Some textbook evading right there. Okay, so I'm watching my timer. I can see that I'm well over 9.5 minutes here, so My focus is to get to the northern part of this island and get out of this red ring. Okay, the upside is that this has got a lot of short blocks and cuts, so just kind of watch your mini map as far as like the red rings where you know the police are, and do your best to stay away from them. And I think on the right side of this island is a police station, so you want to avoid them. All right, so we just paused it, took a quick look at the map. You know, we just broke 10 minutes here, so now it's time to lose the heat. I can see the edge of the red ring up there. Okay, and I could see some cops up that way, and I'm like, stop. Okay, the last thing I want to do is get the red ring up here, so quick 180, head back this direction, make a left, get out of this red ring and get a win here. Okay, and there we be. That's another challenge win. AA Gamer for life. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.